All right.
So we'll have an episode
Live streaming.
this week, but not the 29th.
Hello, everybody. Sorry we were late. We got caught up.
Planning out the December's worth of episodes and discussion topics and when we're recording with the holidays and travel and all sorts of fun.
Oh, yeah. So let me pop out the chat quick so we can see that. So sorry for being late, but, that's how we are. We're always late.
Not too bad, though. It's only a minute. I'm
That's true.
surprised because we were pretty distracted with figuring that all out, so
We did good.
that was good.
We did
Hello, Kate and Laura. Thank you for joining.
Oh, that reminds me. I got to go in and figure out how to take Freya off of moderation.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Tara.
Good evening from somewhere on I-5.
Hey,
Are
if you see
stuck
Mike.
too? Mike, the truck driver, was stuck on I-5 as well. That'd be funny if you guys were stuck near each other.
That would be interesting.
Hello, Ben. Welcome.
Did we social media post the link to this?
I did not.
Do we need to? Now I have to try to remember where I gave permissions to people for. Oh, here we go. Boom. Save.
Someone did. It wasn't me. It is on social media.
Hello, Steph. I assume is Gil Steph.
Is Gil Steph.
I
like it.
Hello, Lee. We were just on our AP and above hangout, or CM, AP and above.
Cast member.
Member and above hangout.
Cast member and above.
So we had some fun talking about some various things on there. Oh, popped on the YouTube notification. Good. I know we have a Patreon email that should go out or should have gone out with the live stream unless I scheduled it for the wrong time.
So many different things going on. Lots of moving parts.
Published. Let's see.
Well, I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Yes. I was very busy. We hosted, we being Vern and I, hosted my parents, my brother and his girlfriend, and then we hosted one of Vern's sisters and her two sons. Her husband actually was visiting his family back in India, so he wasn't able to join us for good reason. So
who?
That's pretty cool. Suresh. My soon-to-be brother-in-law.
Oh, that's cool.
Back in India. So, yeah, very cool. So, we had a very busy time. Vern also is the race director for our local turkey trot. So, it's a 2 and a 5 mile fun run. So, our mornings started, my morning did not start as early as his. He was up at like crazy o'clock, probably like 4.
Did he even go to sleep?
Barely, because Christy and the boys got here kind of late. So, he barely went to sleep before he got up to direct the race. I got up and was at the race by 7 because I got to be the the friend, like the friend of the person being the friend of the mascot. So I got to be like the handler for the mascot and make sure they didn't trip on any curbs and anything like that.
The turkey?
Yes, Boomer the turkey.
Oh, Boomer.
Yep. And then
why Boomer?
I don't know why that's the turkey's name, but that's the turkey's name. And then the other fun thing that I got to do that was very awkward was that I had all of the prizes for the first 5 places. So it was first 5 women and first 5 men to cross the finish line. Well, they didn't have an award ceremony. It was, oh, Teresa, that's the first one. And so I had to go run. So here's me trying to run after these crazy fast runners. Excuse me. Hi, yes, you were the first place male or first place female. Here's your gift card. Have a good day. That was really awkward and weird, but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we tried to help my mom, who stresses out every year from Thanksgiving because she always thinks that it's not going to turn out right or whatever, and it always does. But we helped her pre-make a bunch of the food, so she has a stuffing recipe that we worked on for a long time. We had Max, one of our exchange students, help her do that. Our other exchange student, Eon, helped us make the mashed potatoes. He did all the hard work of peeling the mashed potatoes. He cut the sweet potatoes up, which were festival. They were massive.
I got ones from Aldi, and they were this big.
It was a good year.
Holy sweet potatoes.
And then, let's see, what else? Yes, we did all of that. And then we got the turkey and stuff ready. And James woke up early in the morning to make sure the turkey was put in at the right time so it would be fine by the time his family got there. Then we got unfortunate news that morning that James's Grandpa woke up not feeling well.
Aw.
So Grandma and Grandpa and James's dad did not come to Thanksgiving this year because his dad went to go visit them.
Sure.
And then James's mom and Mom's mom, Nana we call her, came to our house, and so it was all of our family and then those two, and it was really fun. We had a really good day, lots of food. We ate 3 days worth of Thanksgiving food now, and I think we're past it. So like I made burritos for dinner tonight, and
Chicken burrito or turkey
no,
burritos?
regular burritos.
Oh,
And then tomorrow, we're gonna go hang out with James's class, all of us. And James said we could go out and eat somewhere, so I'm very excited about that.
there you go.
And then he's gonna make some wings, and we're gonna make chimichangas. I know Vern loves chimichangas.
I'm still thinking about leftovers in our type. I'm like, what, turkey chimichanga?
Yeah,
Like, these are
no,
all the different
no,
creative
no.
ways you're using up your leftover turkey.
No.
We also did a lot of, I also did a lot of prep because knowing that we had a full morning with doing the race stuff because we didn't get home until it was like 11 is when we got home from the race, so I wasn't able to start cooking until after then. So I tried to prep as much as I could the day before.
Because you had family and everything here too, yeah.
Mhm, Yep. We don't do turkey. I'm not turkey's okay. Like I don't know. It's fine. And nobody's really too upset that when I host I'm like, yeah, we're not going to do turkey cuz what happens here is we have
You don't
turkey.
do turkey?
Nope. You know this. You were here last year and I made ribs.
Oh, that's right.
So what we do is we just pick something else because what always happens is if we make a turkey, then whatever doesn't get eaten on Thanksgiving usually ends up like going bad because nobody ends up eating the leftovers. So that's just wasteful and just yeah. So anyway, so this year we did a beef tenderloin. That was the first time I had made beef tenderloin and it came out awesome. Everybody was like over the moon excited about it. So I think that might be our new tradition is beef tenderloin.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a beef tenderloin.
And it took like no time compared to a turkey. No time at all.
How big of a beef tenderloin did you get?
I got 2. I think it was a total of like 7 pounds. Because you can only, they cut, they're like 3.5 pounds.
Because
tenderloin.
they're pretty long, right? And they're like
Yeah.
round. Yeah.
So good.
Tenderloins are good.
Oh,
If
it's
you
so
cook them
good.
right, tenderloins can be almost like a filet mignon.
I mean, I was cutting mine with a butter knife, so it was so good.
You know, it was funny because okay, this sounds really terrible. I was trying to remember because we did Thanksgiving with you last year. Oh, because of COVID, we did it
Yep.
last year. And then a few years ago, I did it with Beth, my friend Beth, because
It's quite a few years ago.
because her and Matt, her husband Matt, weren't doing anything, I guess. So that she came over. She cooked the turkey that year. But I was thinking about it. I was like, we should all get together and do Thanksgiving. But I knew you had family and everything.
The more the merrier. I don't care. No turkey.
Cornish game hen.
Oh, there you go. Yes, exactly. Quick, easy, and crowd pleasing. So you just take it. The weirdest part was
How do you cook it?
The weirdest part was there's like when you take it out of the package, they call it like a membrane that you have to kind of like cut off of it. So that was learning curve.
Okay.
But then I seasoned it, so I rubbed it with olive oil, garlic, and rosemary, and then you sear it in. We seared it on the stove in a cast iron, and then you bake it in the oven to finish it the rest of the way.
And how do you cook it? Like
It was like 475.
yeah, but you were trying to. What cook of the meat were you going for?
I was pretty good. We got all of the spectrums.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so we.
But what do you normally eat?
I usually do medium because I'm good
Oh,
with
medium's
medium
not too
well or
bad.
medium rare.
Sure.
So that's why. So whenever I order, I always say
Oh.
medium because I'm good with either end of the spectrum. But like if I said medium rare, I'm not okay with rare.
Sure.
So that's why I always say medium because I feel you're never gonna get. I mean, some restaurants are awesome and you do get exactly what you asked for, but that's
I
not
always get
the case.
sad when people order like well done. I'm like, why don't you just
Yeah.
order charcoal?
No, I think we had.
And I know you get weird about things being cooked all the way, so I was like, I wonder if you did like well.
No, not with
Good.
beef. Not with beef. But yeah, so I did have some. Not like, we did have a couple of pieces of rare, quite a bit of medium rare, medium. And like the ends were medium well. I was very pleased.
We had our turkey, Freya, at like 1.
Yeah, we do ours in like the middle of the day. I think we
Mhm.
ate around like 2:30, 3 o'clock because, like I said, we had the morning off, so I was a little behind with cooking.
We did so bad, so we ate so much food. Like Max. Max is tiny. Max is short and skinny.
If
and
you
he
burn
had-
it, you can still bring it out. Oh my gosh.
He had 2 full plates of Thanksgiving
Wow.
meal. Then later had pie. Not only so we had pumpkin and apple. He was like, I want a slice of both. So
There you go.
a lot of people had a slice of both. Then we also had all the hors d'oeuvres that we eat before because we do like deviled eggs and dip, two different types of dip. We did a cheese and meat tray
Yep.
with chips. So like everybody was just eating, and it was just nuts.
I know. I don't like the volume of food was just crazy, but it was so good.
Speaking of Mexican and Latino things, Freya, I highly recommend to everybody in the chat or everybody watching this, go see Encanto. Go see
Where are you going
Encanto.
with this?
Encanto, I saw it today. I thought it was really good. I think Disney is doing.
No,
I think
Kate.
Disney is doing a really great job after Coco and now with Encanto of doing these like Latin kind of movies. Spanish. I don't know what the technical term for Latin American kind of culture, but really, really good. There is a short because this was done by Walt Disney Animation, so it was the same people who did Frozen. They had a animated, like hand-drawn animated short in the front of it that I was not expecting, and that was also very good. It had raccoons in it. I've never had like raccoons as main characters other than like Rocket, but it was cute.
I really wanna see it.
Freya, my opinions on Turkey do not represent the opinions of the Walt Disney Company.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know when I'm going to be able to go see Encanto, but I want to see it.
The main character was really good, Shannon. I was hesitant, but it was good.
Why were you hesitant?
There was something about how she looked that I was like, oh god, is she gonna be like a bookworm, like nerd person? I wasn't that excited about it, but she was really good. The way that they kind of do like magic, I guess, in this movie was super cool, and the artistry and some of the design work was really great. I'm not gonna give any spoilers. I'm just saying that like it was a very beautiful
Visually,
movie.
it
It
was
was beautiful.
Neat.
Yeah, and the characters were all pretty good. Everybody's kind of a wild character. It's great. I recommend seeing it. If it was on Disney Plus, I would maybe consider even purchasing it on Premier Access if that was an option because I would watch it a couple more times. It was good.
Steph brings up a good point.
Yes, Pocahontas had a raccoon, but it wasn't like the main character.
He's so cute, though. What is his name? Miko.
Yeah. No, this one there was no talking.
raccoons
The
didn't
raccoons didn't talk. The raccoons were like raccoons, but it was very good.
I feel like I gotta look something up because I thought I saw something, and I thought it was like a short type thing that had like either raccoons or pandas or something like some sort of. I thought it was.
I think I've seen pandas in shorts
Maybe.
before. Yeah, it was good though, Lee. It was so Encanto did this thing that I didn't like before I saw it, which was the very first thing I saw. First of all, I didn't hear like a lot about it, and then they did like a weird trailer, and I couldn't tell what the point of the movie was.
I like when they do that
See,
because
I
then I
don't,
know
'cause
it's
I'm
gonna
like-
be good.
But then I'm like, I don't know what this is going to be about. Like, I want to know what the story
They
is
kind of
going to
did that
be.
with Luca, though. They kind of
They did.
gave you this weird little taste, and you're like, what?
But then when they
What
did the
is
full
this?
trailer, then I was like, okay, maybe. And so it was funny because we bought this thing called the Sunday Pass, which gave you paid $20 per person, and you got 4 Sundays worth of movies. It didn't matter what
that's
movies
cool.
it was. And I was fighting James over Encanto and Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters, because I was like, I want to see the new Ghostbusters. I don't know that much about Encanto, but I'm very glad we went and saw Encanto. So this week later, James's brother just got back from Walt Disney World. Him and his family for Thanksgiving went to Walt
Oh.
Disney World. He's never been on Rise, enjoyed Rise a lot. Of course, on Thanksgiving they had a turkey leg. They sent us pictures of them eating the turkey leg. So cute. The turkey leg's as big as his head. And then
Maybe that's the raccoon I'm thinking of.
And
Lee
then
Todd.
so we're gonna maybe see Ghostbusters with his dad and his brother sometime this week.
Oh.
And then the next movie I think after that's gonna be Spider-Man, because the trailer for that
I
came
keep
out and looks
forgetting
really
that
cool.
I'm so far behind on things. I haven't seen any of the
Hi
Hawkeye
Keith, hi
stuff.
Jorge, hi Todd.
Yeah, I'm super far
Shannon.
behind on stuff, that's okay.
You'll catch up. You're really good at catching up, and I don't know where you make the time to do that.
I Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
Either.
yes, Jack versus the raccoon.
Yeah,
That was
maybe
good.
that's what I'm thinking of when I'm like, God, I feel like I saw something with a raccoon.
Encanto is really good on the big screen, I will say.
I thought it was fun how in like all the trailers and all the hype that they've been doing for Encanto, they're like only on the big screen, only on theaters, aka you cannot watch this from your home with premiere
Spider-Man
access.
is like that too. They're like only in theaters.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, okay. They've really
You
like
need
had to
experience it
backpedal
on the
because I think
big
people are
screen.
thinking that it might be on Disney
Well,
Plus.
yeah, and I kind of thought that was gonna be the thing for a while because why not release it in both?
Freya, I
'Cause
believe
if-
his technical name is Trash Panda.
There you go. But like if me personally, if Encanto would be released so I could watch it at home, I'd be able to watch it at home much
Sure.
easier because it's just not as big of a time commitment to sit in my living room and watch it than
Yeah.
it is to our theater. For me, it's like a 20-minute drive for our theater.
Yeah.
So it's I think like, you got to get like leave my house a half hour before it starts.
Well, and you got to work it out with Vern, who also has a very busy
and then Vern's
schedule.
got his crazy schedule at the post office right now. So if I could watch it at home,
Yeah.
we would have been able to see it right away. But that's okay. And it actually would have been kind of nice because I could have seen, like, I don't think my family and Vern's family would have gone to see Encanto on Thanksgiving.
But they probably would have seen it
But
if it was just here.
Yeah, if we could have done Premiere Access, I
Sure.
think everybody would have sat down and watched it together.
I'm interested to see what happens with Premiere Access as time goes on now,
Yeah.
as we get further away from the pandemic and the lockdowns and everything, because this was kind of something that was brought up for that. And now it's like, are they going to bring it back? Are they going to keep it?
I don't know why they don't.
The music was
do
very good too,
both.
Freya.
You know what I mean? Why not give people the option?
Probably because the Scarlett Johansson thing, they probably are now all like
maybe with
worried
that
about
lawsuit,
it.
That's true.
Also, by the way, thanks, Jorge. It's my 50th anniversary Walt Disney Archives.
Look at it, it's like blinging in the.
Yeah. What did you
Encanto.
say?
I
Oh,
was
the-
talking about Premiere Access.
Oh, Premiere. Oh, did anybody watch Hawkeye? Did you watch?
Nope.
Hawkeye's been good too. The first episode was kind of a slow start. I'm glad they released 2 episodes because if they would have just released the one, I don't know how many people would have stuck with it to a second episode.
That was like WandaVision, though. A lot of people after the first episode of WandaVision, they're like, what?
Yeah. So it was good though. I'm excited to see where it goes. There's a lot of questions. I feel like we don't really know who the villain is necessarily, and there's just a lot of questions. So I hope it turns out more WandaVision than
I'm sure it
Winter
will.
Soldier, because not Winter. What was the Captain America like one that they did? Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think, was my least favorite Marvel spin-off thing so far.
Really? Oh, I liked that one a lot.
No.
I liked it.
Loki was also weird. Did you watch Loki?
I did.
I
liked
thought
that
Loki
too.
was also weird.
Oh, see now. Okay, apparently I like the weird stuff because I enjoyed both of those.
Did
quite
you
a
like
lot.
WandaVision?
I did.
Not as much as the other two?
How do I want to say this?
How about What If?
I haven't watched What If.
Oh, What If is great.
I liked Loki and Captain and the Winter Soldier. How do I want to say this? I didn't like the ending of WandaVision. I liked Agatha, but I didn't like the whole. I don't know.
Afterwards.
The fight scene was just weird to me with them.
Mhm.
Like that being the climax of the whole thing didn't fit for me, whereas the story arc of the other one made more sense for me. I liked it.
Yeah. I will say I watched a trailer breakdown. So sometimes I know a lot of people don't want to. I'm not going to give any spoilers. But like the Spider-Man trailer came out, right? And there's people that will literally go frame by frame and like pick out things.
Yeah.
There was an interesting thing with the Spider-Man trailer. Go look it up on YouTube. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but there was a version of the trailer that they played in Australia that had one of the scenes in the trailer go like an extra 1 or 2 seconds longer than in our trailer, which showed something that showed that Marvel probably digitally removed characters from the trailer as to not spoil things.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mention this to Tree so I don't want to spoil it for everybody else in the chat. Hold on. All right, we're back. I didn't want to spoil it for everybody. You're welcome, guys. I know people get. I saw Tara in the chat earlier, and I know that Tara hates spoilers, so I wanted to make sure to not spoil it for her, especially. Just Beyond. What's Just Beyond?
This is how far behind I am. I watched. So this is embarrassing, but I don't care. Right? This is a safe space.
It is a safe
So
space.
I watched Dancing with the Stars solely because I just watched the Disney weeks because I love the Disney weeks. Well, it was 2 weeks this time. They had heroes and they had villains, so I of course clearly had to watch both. Well, then somehow because of Disney weeks I got sucked in, so I just finally just today finished Dancing with the Stars. I don't remember when that actually finished up, but I already had heard who the winner was prior to watching it. But the dances are so fun. Did you watch the Disney weeks for this
I
one,
did
though?
not. I am
Ooh.
still upset because I'm trying. Okay, so I had a VPN that worked for my Strictly Come Dancing, which is Dancing with the Stars, but in the UK, the original. And I got like 4 weeks into it, and then the VPN stopped working for my Apple TV. And I don't want to watch it on my laptop. I want to watch it on my Apple TV, and I can't get the VPN to work for it. So I'm going to eventually have.
Why can't you HDMI your laptop
I
to your TV?
probably
I
could.
even know how to do that.
I could,
Peg.
but it's not convenient.
That's how I watched so what was it? Any D23 stuff. So the Destination D23 event. That's what I did. I was like, Tag would be so proud of me. Here I am plugging my laptop into the TV. I'm not techie at all.
I am proud of you for doing
at
that.
all. So that's a pretty big achievement for me.
You've been really great with technology lately.
I've been trying.
I'm not even kidding.
Oh, Steph watched Dancing with the Stars too.
I'm trying to find this.
I think you should watch the Disney nights. They were super cool.
I saw a Provost Park Pass.
Look at that.
Lights
right where
on.
we were.
Yeah, he got stopped exactly where we did, but they
Yeah,
got
he did.
walked out.
I think we had a better experience with getting to ride through Indiana Jones with the lights on.
Okay,
I think
I'm
that
going
was
to
a
post
much
this
better experience
link
than walking out.
in the chat for those of you after the stream want to go watch it. That is the Spider-Man trailer breakdown that I watched that goes into crazy nerd detail if you don't care about spoilers.
Yes, Freya, that was so much fun. So we had in the chat.
Oh, Steph, we got all the Packers games. We're in Wisconsin.
Yeah. So in the chat we. Oh, cute. Welcome, foolish mortals. Door thing.
I should not be looking at the chat while you're trying to concentrate.
You're distracting me. In our Discord chat, we had a little group of us that was watching the parks presentation that Josh Jamaro did at the Destination D23 event. So we had this side little chat of us talking through all the different announcements and stuff. It was super fun. Super fun. We live in Wisconsin, but neither. Have you been to a Packer game? I've never been to a Packer game.
I don't ever want to go to a Packer game. First of all, I don't even want to go to a football game, but I told James that I care more about his godparents have got him into the Broncos. So I told him I'd go watch a Bronco game with him, but I will not watch a Packer game. Mostly because people in Wisconsin are obsessed with the Packers, and I don't want to give anybody the satisfaction of watching it. There's plenty of people who want to watch the Packers. Let them watch the Packers.
You don't want to take that spot away from someone?
Maybe. I guess that's the nice way to put it.
Yeah, that is
but
the nice way to put it.
I did tell when I first moved here, I'm going to trigger some people, so I apologize. I told one of my coworkers that because they take buses to places sometimes, I said, well, I hope they drive off the road.
Oh, rude.
Because I was like, I'm so tired of hearing about the stupid Packers. Because in the winter, that's all the people in the Midwest talk about is football.
Because it's cold here. We don't have very many things to focus on.
You know what? My argument was if people put all the time and attention they do into the Packers, into building a themed entertainment complex that's indoor during the winter, we'd have something to do. But we don't because people pay money on our tax form. There is a thing that says,
Back
would you
to
like to donate money
Disneyland.
to the Packers stadium? Anyway.
Sorry.
I apologize. Now we've lost a bunch of people. I can't be on streams or talks or anything anymore because I feel like every time I have these strong opinions,
stomping on your
you're going to
feet.
have a mute button for me and then...
I'm gonna just cut. I'll just unplug you and be like, what happened to Tag?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Again, so back to our Disney-themed stream and talk.
How did we even get onto this?
VPNs. It was you. It's your fault.
No, that's not
Yeah, it
what
is.
brought
You're
us to
talking-
football.
Yeah, VPNs, because then Steph was talking about VPNs so that
Oh,
she could watch the
sure.
Packer games.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
But yeah. Anyways, so when does I guess I've lived before we
You don't like football either.
No, I'm not a football person, but I've lived in Wisconsin my whole life, so like the Packer culture it's normal to me, and so I just assume that all other places are the same.
No.
So, or if it's not the Packers, maybe it's like hockey or basketball or like sport. I mean, sports are a big thing. So
I'm going to send this link in the chat as well. So you're talking about an inside theme park would be fun. My brother went to this. There's a place in South Korea called Lottie World, and half of their theme park is outdoors and half is indoors. And their people are very much like
no way at all was this looking like Disneyland.
No, they have characters. So these two raccoons are basically their
Yeah, but
Mickey
they have
and
a
Minnie.
castle,
They do.
and that looked like an Indiana Jones.
They do.
ride.
It's very much like Indiana Jones. That's why I said it's so cool because they have this indoor whole thing. Let's see if I can. Yeah, their outdoor has a castle like
that
Disney.
100% is a Disneyland
Yeah,
castle.
this is the inside. They got an ice skating rink and a bunch of attractions around the outside. I thought it was so cool. They have a monorail that goes inside and
There you
outside.
go.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway. That's true. It does spread out between all the Bay Area teams. Yep. Yeah, because you've got the at the time you had the Niners, which were in when I was there, was in San Francisco. You had the Raiders in Oakland. You had the two baseball teams. You had the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland Athletics at the time, which was great because when the 1989 earthquake happened, they were playing the Super Bowl. They were playing the World Series against each other in the Bay Area when the earthquake happened.
Holy crap.
So it was the Battle of the Bay because it was the A's versus the Giants. Anyway, it was kind of exciting.
Yeah, I'm not a sports person. I don't.
That's
I don't
true, Freya.
know.
Sorry about all the raccoons. I love raccoons. They're cute, but they hiss at you.
No. Oh, that's funny because we were talking about raccoons earlier, and now you just brought them. Like, oh, we get talking about raccoons again. Oh, yes, the characters.
People seem to love the Giants when it comes to baseball.
So when is everyone?
You're like, let's move off of this.
Next Disney trips.
Ooh. I feel like this is dangerous for you, Teresa.
Why is it dangerous? I'm living vicariously.
Because you're trying to
I'm still-
not give away
I'm
your wedding.
still-
Wedding.
I'm
dates.
still thinking I need to find that lock and key anywhere key that would just solve all of my life
Have
problems.
you caught up on Lock and Key?
Not yet.
Oh, it's a good show. I haven't got all the way through
We
it
have
either.
two episodes left.
Oh, you're
and we
ahead
were
of me
like
then.
excited. We're like, ooh, we're gonna watch it tonight and finish it because it's like
Kate,
building.
you're exempt from this question because we
There
know
you
you go all the time.
January 14th, February 15th. Freya's going tomorrow.
Freya, with your cast member job, do you get access like everybody else does? I think that's a Disney company thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's either main gate pass or
2 days to
Disney
justify.
Plus. I think.
Oh, Shannon, you could easily squeeze in 2 days somewhere in the next few months. Because I mean, the earliest you could have had a Magic Key was what, August 25th? That's when they went on
Something like,
sale.
yeah. So we've got all sorts of.
Are you
trips
guys
happening
celebrating
soon.
anything when you go?
Monday?
Will,
and
you're going to be
Friday.
there in
you
March.
go.
Look at that. Monday and Friday after work. Look at that. What a way to begin and end your week.
Saturday for Erica. Very exciting.
From Las Vegas, that must be fun.
How long of a drive is that, Erica? Is that like, I don't
It's
know.
like 4 hours.
5 hours?
It's 4 hours. James and I did that drive in July. Wasn't too bad. There's just the problem with driving from Vegas is for the first like half of it, maybe even the first like 2/3 of it, there's nothing.
Sure.
You're like driving through the desert. And then all of a sudden you're in the mountains and everybody's driving like nutcases.
Oh, an hour. Dang. I wish it was only an hour flight from here.
Oh, because Shannon, I think, is in the Bay Area, isn't she?
Erica said it was only 4 hours. See,
Yeah.
4 hours by car, not bad either. It's
If Disneyland was 4 hours away, I would go a lot more.
For us, it's so we've given up on the local airport, I think. And so it's
With you especially, we've
two
given
and
up
a
on the
half
local airport.
hours to the airport, and then you have to get there 2 hours early. So now we're 4.5 hours in, and then it's a 3.5 hour flight. So now we're 7.5. So it's 8 hours for us to get there.
Todd, it's your first trip?
That's gonna be so
Wow.
exciting, Todd. What a great birthday trip.
Well, I hope we've prepared
And
you with the podcast.
February is a great time to go too.
Ooh, Warner
That's
Brothers Studio
cool,
2.
Will.
March and June.
Look at that. All sorts of trips planned.
You know, if James and I were talking about this, so if we can't go to Europe in the summer like we're planning because the world is against us, we talked about doing a train ride somewhere. So we might do a train ride to the West Coast.
I'm surprised you're not going East Coast.
See, Laura, I agree. I didn't have any problems either until Teresa was with me, and then La Crosse Airport let me down.
However, I think it's post-COVID, because the only time I've tried to use the La Crosse Airport
is post-COVID.
No, I did do it for the September trip, but somebody had a medical emergency on the plane ahead of me, so that was not my fault. But yeah, the other two planes breaking, those were both post-COVID, and the flight attendant that we were chatting with last trip when we were sitting there forever said that those little planes don't get the servicing that they need.
I don't know, man.
And she said that it was fairly common for the little planes to have issues.
I want to know your opinion on something.
I don't know if I want to get on these little planes since you just told me they don't service them and they're running them into the ground.
So James and I were talking about we're starting finally to start planning our Europe thing. James said, we could fly into Dublin, Ireland, because that's one of the cheapest places to go over the Atlantic to land in.
Oh, really?
And then you can take you can get into the European cheap airfare. How would you feel? Would you book a flight on something like this? There is a plane ticket from Dublin, Ireland to Moldova, where Ion is from, which is the other side of Europe. $27.
Holy cow.
Would you fly on a $27 plane?
I'm sure that's probably that might be the norm for them.
But I also watched a video on it. When you take those, you have to pay extra for your carry-on.
Sure,
you have to pay extra for if you get a drink on it and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but $27, that's not too bad.
Interesting.
Yeah. One of these days, I hope we get out of COVID enough that things kind of get back to normal.
6 hours if there's no traffic for Lee. That's not bad.
Union Station in L.A. The thing is there's no way for us to take a train directly to Southern California. We have to take a train to Seattle or Portland and then transfer to the Starliner or something that comes, or the Pacific something or other. Where's Deanne? I wish Deanne was in here. She would know.
Deanne would know
would
whole
go all the way down.
Everything. Yep. You have to change trains.
Oh, good, Todd. I'm glad we were able to help you.
Oh,
yes,
that's
Freya.
awesome.
Disneyland Paris is definitely one of the things that we are talking about.
How expensive are tickets for that?
Cheaper than ours, but I think the prices have gone up. They don't require reservations.
Maybe they don't have the same demand.
When are you going to Disneyland? March. We're going to Disneyland in March. And probably September.
For sure, September. For
we'll have to decide if we're renewing. We're probably renewing our passes when it's time. Oh, no, September we won't need to renew yet because that's October.
No.
Or no, it's September.
So
we would have to renew. No.
No, because they expire at the end
at
of
the
that
end
month.
of that month.
Yeah.
All right, so if let's just pick random days in July, and let's just go for 2 days.
Yes, Shannon, I want to see
tickets.
the overseas parks too. So bad. My problem is I don't know which one to pick first because they all just
Paris is gorgeous.
look amazing, but they all just look just amazing.
Starting at $63.
But is that U.S. or is that?
Well, I don't know what this 1 day dated, 1 day undated. Oh, because you can pick a day. Well, let's just say dated because it'll make me pick a day.
Starting.
2 adults.
So the cheapest day is 60.
Sure, but
so up to 116.
Their system's a little slow. It's going all across the world. Okay, I'll have to pick June.
Coastliner, nice.
I'll have to pick June because.
Oh, that's nice stuff. January and February, but that's nice that you get to go to honor your sister-in-law. Very cool.
2 parks, $186.44. So it is more pricey than I thought.
For one day, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 1 day, 2 parks. We can do 1 day, 1 park. It's $139.
There's a train called the Coastliner. Was that the one that we took down to San Francisco?
San Diego?
San Diego?
Probably. I missed everything.
We took a train from Anaheim down to San Diego during the July trip, and that train ride was gorgeous because it was, I think it was called the Coastliner because it was, well, right on the coast. It was just beautiful, though. Absolutely beautiful.
It would have been cooler, except for we were too busy podcasting on the way back.
But we were on the wrong side too. We were on and it was too dark to see. But
Freya, that's a good.
Going down was beautiful. You and James were watching stuff on your iPad.
That's
Vern and
true.
I were looking out the window.
That's 2 tickets, so that's not bad. It's $69.62 a ticket. That's for both people. So a 1 day park hopper is $93.22. That's still not bad.
Is that the high one though?
No, the high one
up to
is
110.
Yeah, up to 110.
That's a pretty lofty goal, Freya. Visit all of the parks by the end of 2030. That's not that far. Like, that sounds like it should be forever away, but man, that's not that far. That's not that far.
Yeah, Seattle to LA is the Starlight. Starlight, thanks, Will. That's what I was thinking
8
of.
years. I don't know if we know
dollars.
Is it dollars?
Yeah, because I think at the top
Doesn't
it's
say
US
dollars. Oh, you're looking at it in you've got a little United States
United
flag.
States.
Is their park? How many attractions does their park have? Do you know?
Let's look.
Is it comparable to like Disneyland as far as how many attractions there are?
No. Disneyland by far has the most attractions of any Disney park around the world. And then they've got their Premier Access, which is their buy access to the thing. See all the attractions.
Crush's Coaster.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
So they have 7 attractions in Disney World.
Oh.
Or in
Land. How cute.
What?
What? No, they've got to have more
sort
than
by name?
There's no way there's only 7.
All parks and let's do this. 7 attractions.
No, they don't have 7 attractions. There's no pirates on there. No.
Something's
That's wrong. It's broken. Wow, that's good to know, Shannon, that the hotels aren't too crazy overseas either. 'Cause see, like, I feel like if I went to like Disneyland Paris, I'd want to stay at like their hotel, like their resort hotels. Same thing with
their resort hotels aren't that great.
I don't care. But I like would want to stay on property.
So Disneyland Paris has 50 attractions between the 2 parks.
Oh, see, that's not bad.
So actually, I think that's more than
not bad at all.
Disneyland
53.
with 49 rides.
Oh, what's
rides, shows,
do
and
they
exhibits.
call the shows? Okay. Well, so what was Paris though?
Just says 50
Attractions. It doesn't say. If they've got shows though too. So.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, I think I would want to stay on the property, on resort property, so then it's easier to get.
I
to and
really want to go to Tokyo Disneyland because I want to go to Tokyo Disney Sea. Well, because like I said, I've talked about it on the podcast before. The Oriental Land Company is like, here's a bunch of cash, make us stuff. You should be able to update whenever.
Yeah, you can update whenever.
I'll send you a link.
Yeah, it doesn't. It won't mess up like your support schedule or however you want to say it. There you go. Group trip to Tokyo.
The problem is if I ever go to any of these parks, it's going to be in the middle of a trip to see the other things too, because I'd like to see Tokyo and everything.
Have you seen their new Monsters Inc. popcorn bucket? No, I haven't, Shannon.
Is it the one in Tokyo? Are you talking about?
I know that's my problem too, because we're talking about my cousin, who is 5 days younger than me, lives in China, and he and his wife are, I don't remember what big city they're closest to. Anyways, but
Oh,
so I've
wow.
been wanting to go visit him ever since he moved there, which he's been there now for, oh gosh, probably 8 years, and I still haven't made it out there. But if I go out there, then I want to go to the parks, and there's 2 of them. Plus, I
That's
want to
cool.
see China, so I'm like, I need to take like 3 to 4 weeks off to be able to do all of this.
Look at this. Oh, that's cute. You can see the popcorn through it.
That's a very cool bucket.
Orange chocolate popcorn. See, Tokyo Disneyland has all types of crazy
That's a very cute popcorn bucket, though.
popcorn flavors and stuff.
Why not? But yeah, so I have to take such big blocks of time if I want to do these because I just
Yep.
want to see all of the things.
Here's the problem. We keep wanting to go to Disneyland a lot, which eats up all your paid time off. So there's no way you're going to have
But
to...
no, but it doesn't matter because Vern can't take that much time off yet. So
Looks like I'm going by myself. No, I'm just kidding.
no, I have actually quite a lot of
How do you have so
PTO.
much PTO?
2020. What did I do in 2020?
Oh, I suppose. We went to Disney World.
That was 1 week.
We didn't do anything else that year, did we?
Nope.
And I want to wait a few years for Shanghai Disneyland to get a little more built out.
That's awesome, Shannon.
See, I want to work for well, I mean, I kind of work for a place now because I'm my own boss, but I'd like to work for a place that offers, like, whenever you need time off, just take it. I like those type of places. But they've actually done...
Not very many of those places exist.
Well, here's the thing. They've done studies on this. And do you
Well,
know that
yeah.
when you offer people unlimited time off, people actually take less time off?
Oh, yeah.
Is that crazy?
Well, I would say it probably averages that people take.
Well,
less
there's some
time
people
off.
that take a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
off, but...
Some people that take more and people that take less.
Oh, Shannon, see, that's what they got. Boom.
Yeah. That's not. I would say that's not a very common thing.
I feel like work should be like this. Here is your pile of work you have to get done. If you get this all done and you're completing your work on time and everything, you should be able to take whatever.
Depending on what field you're in, yeah.
I mean, your job would be hard to do that because you
Yeah.
have stuff that you have to do every single day and you have to be direct over people.
No, it's more of a I'm there in case of fire thing, so you can't really.
In case of fire.
Yeah, I'm the problem.
In case somebody
solver.
robs your bank.
No, like in case somebody comes in and has a complaint or needs something was broken and needs to get fixed.
Sure.
That sort of stuff.
I mean, that's how I feel now when I go on anywhere. Like when we go to Disneyland, I'm always worried because my clients might need something. And so I'm always bringing my laptop with me. I'm always trying to make sure I have cell service for things. So
But yeah.
suddenly we're all quiet. So what, looking at the list, did you see the list of food? By the way, in our Discord chat, people have been
That's-
making their way through the holiday.
I was gonna say that's only the Festival of the Holidays list of food. There's a whole other like resort list of food.
Yeah, but look at this. People are doing
The food options in the parks right now are nuts.
Apparently nobody's
just
been eating at the
nuts.
Paradise Garden Grill because everything else is marked off of
Well,
other things.
Paradise Garden Grill doesn't have to like for me reading through it. It's not they're not as exciting thing. Like I don't know, they're just not as exciting sounding to me as some of the other stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised nobody's had the beef brisket Wellington yet. That would have been one of the first things I tried.
Oh.
Same thing with
I
the
feel like
churro
people
toffee cold
have.
brew.
You and the cold brew.
All about those.
I
cold
feel
brew.
like they could make any type of cold brew and you'd be there for it.
Avocado cheesesteak. What is that?
That sounds interesting. I like how Treats for Santa is holiday mix. Like, what is that?
Yeah, they also have that at Merry Mashups.
Hmm.
Somebody
Apple
ate
fritter
something
bread
at
pudding sounds
Grandma's
good, too.
recipes that I cannot read what it was because they blacked it out.
No, the Alice in Wonderland maze is in Paris. And I think that Paris is the most beautiful Disney park. I don't know where people think Disney Sea is. Oh, Steph, that's so
oh,
sad.
that's really sad.
See, I heard from one of our other weekly tiers, they reviewed it on their Instagram page, and they didn't think the beef Wellington was that great. But I love the idea of beef Wellington, so I'd be really excited about it. What
I'd try
does
it.
that mean? Psh.
I'd still try it, even though other people are saying, not that great.
What did
I'm
you
still excited about
get
it.
excited about?
Prickly pear tea lemonade.
You love everything prickly pear.
I know I do.
What makes it prickly? Like, I don't understand what the prickly...
It's a thing. Like, the prickly pear cactus has fruits
Oh, it's
called
cactus.
prickly pears.
I was thinking like a pear.
You lived in California, did not know what a prickly pear is?
We didn't have cacti in
No?
where we were at.
Dear Lord.
What I want to know, too, is nobody had the other list, huh?
Somewhere exists the other list. I don't know.
Is it like the food blog or something?
There was I think maybe it was Disney Food Blog has like a printable list. I can't believe you know what a prickly pear was. What did you think it was? Just like that's what they
I
call,
didn't
like a
know.
pear
I thought that maybe like
that
you had a
prickers?
pear. No, prickly pear would be like pear with like something that would make it like, I don't know, like carbonated or something. Be like prickly in your mouth or something.
I love it. I mean, I guess the prickly pear, the Ramones pear of dice is carbonated. So
Yeah, thank you.
oh, Kate
Don't-
made a spreadsheet. There you go.
Hold on, don't they have? I thought that they had.
Somebody put together a list. I don't remember who. Prickly bear, like a. Kate, I didn't like the printables, so I made my own. Oh man, how did you do that? I would have been like slobbering and drooling all over the place trying to do. I would have got myself distracted so many times.
I thought they had a printable thing. Do they not have a printable? Ooh, what was that?
A winter slider land. Right there, printable checklist.
Oh, perfect.
But that's for
Oh my goodness, they
the
have so
Festival of the
much.
Holidays.
This is the one we already had.
Yeah.
Ooh, they have a torta al pastor. I love al pastor.
Dang. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Lee. DC is a place to be. Tons of treats and foods. Plus, the entertainment that is going on at the Festival of the Holidays right now is like crazy.
Kate, do you have a link somewhere to Well, yeah.
DCA is more crowded than Disneyland right now. Wow. That's you know what? Good for DCA. I feel like DCA doesn't get nearly the same amount of love as Disneyland, and really it's going to be difficult for them to ever get that same love because Disneyland's Disneyland. It's the original, it's the classic. We all have the nostalgia. It's in the feels, and DCA is just like it's cool and we like it, but it's getting better and better. So it makes me happy that DCA is getting things like this to make DCA more fun and exciting. Yes, Shannon. So much entertainment. It's so cool.
They have this holiday snack checklist.
Again, that's
Holiday treats.
holiday treats, snack checklist, snacks
For the Festival of the Holidays.
So I thought I saw a full here's your Disneyland food guide, and here's
posted in
Hey,
food.
has anyone who's been to the parks recently? Is there a printed guide that Disneyland's giving for the food stuff now, or are they still not doing that even with this?
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
they are. Oh, a Disney Facebook group.
Disneyland Holiday Foodie Guide. All right, hold on. Browser.
Where is this? Is this Gothic? Who made this? What's that? The thing in the middle, the watermark. Can you read it?
Magical Mary. Magic in every post.
Good job, Magical Mary.
Oops, hold on. Because they had that.
Oh, that's good to know, Kay, that they've got a printed list at the parks for Festival of Holidays
and they had
food.
a DCA one.
My gosh.
Drinks. Oh, this is cool. They're color coded, so you can go and be like, oh, those are the drinks. What's the little Mickeys mean?
That's just a little...
But there's no
Oh.
little Mickeys here.
I don't know.
Is it on the Disneyland one? No.
Well, that one has Mickey's next to every single thing. For some reason, the other one didn't have.
So maybe somebody just boo-booed on this one.
Yeah, I feel like it's supposed to be like the bullet points.
Yeah. Ooh, Christmas tree pulled. Oh, that's just a pulled pork
Sourdough, cute. Anyways,
this is terrible. This is making me hungry.
that's awesome. I really do like that I like that they have that because honestly, again, think like right, we're the Disney crazed obsessed people. We're the ones that are paying attention to the foodie lists and guides as they come out. But like, think of your average like vacationer or park goer. How are they supposed to know about the like the billions of offerings it feels like that is going on right now, in addition to all of the normal crazy delicious offerings that they have? Like, how?
I don't even know how
people can.
I don't even
It's
know how
crazy.
people get these lists together, to be honest with you. It's so much
Time. Lots and lots of
Jorge
time.
Fantasmic is rumored to be back in the first
Spring.
half of 2022.
Yep, spring is what they're saying. They have not said any
the
specifics.
How do you say that? Pozzole?
Ooh, at Rancho. Where is that? Let's see. Where is it?
Rancho.
Pork pozzole.
Pork Pozzole. Let's look it up.
Horchata. I love horchata.
I don't know what Porzole is.
Oh, it's like a soup. Or like a stew.
D23.
Oh, it's a recipe. That does look good. But that was from California Adventure. Peppermint beignets. I think you probably did, Laura.
Yeah, they had the peppermint beignets last year that got good reviews.
I don't know how I feel about those.
The peppermint ones?
Yeah.
Well, remember the strawberry one we tried? The strawberry one was great.
I liked that better than I thought. There's a holiday Dole Whip at the Tropical Hideaway. What do you suppose the holiday Dole Whip is? Do you think it's just like food coloring Dole Whip, or it actually?
I don't know, man. I feel like there's so much.
Good night, Keith.
Good night, Keith. Oh, we got some people that have some opinions.
Yeah. Bye, Freya. Have a good night.
Bye, Freya.
Oh, so much food.
Oh, it's Disney World. Holiday Dole Whip.
They didn't have it when you were there, Kate. That's sad. I don't think I've seen anybody post about the holiday Dole Whip, so I'm curious as to what it is. If it's just no. Oh, poor Luna fish.
So apparently, if you order pineapple and green and pink, that's weird. In 2009, that's what they had as a holiday one.
Interesting.
I don't know. This
Crazy.
I hate this. This like, first of all, how are you supposed to eat all of this? Like, I want like all of this.
Right? Disneyland's a locals park. That's why they make such a giant list to keep everyone coming back.
Was Kate talking about the cookie butter creme brulee earlier?
Not that one.
Blue
Was
Bayou?
the hot cocoa creme brulee is the one that she's
At Cafe Orleans.
Yep. But she wants to try the cookie butter creme brulee, but doesn't want to go into doesn't want to go to the Blue Bayou to eat at the Blue Bayou. Because really all she wants is the
I'm
creme
so
brulee.
sorry. I have a hard name to pronounce too. Yairo, you should go to Disneyland soon.
Yes, you should.
Oh, cow stomach is what that is. Interesting. The menudo.
Oh, menudo. Huh. Anyways.
Oh, peppermint ones are good. She said. See,
I'm still. What's good?
the peppermint beignets.
Oh, the peppermint beignets. Yeah, I'm still just so excited about the cold brews. I know you keep making fun of me, but I'm just so excited about the eggnog cold brew.
What did you decide?
And the churro toffee cold brew.
We talked about this a few weeks ago. What did you decide is your new coffee routine in the morning? I thought you would come up with some new coffee routine in the morning.
Oh, well, now that there's cold brews available, I don't have to wait at the market house.
You just got to hope that they have them at the places.
Yeah. The only problem is like the Black Cap cold brew back in Galaxy's Edge they don't open right away, so I can't have my coffee right away. But if there's seasonal cold brews, say at Red Rose Tavern, they have breakfast, so I can get a cold brew right away in the morning. And I can mobile order Joffrey's was my other thought process for DCA.
I'm telling you,
Mobile order Joffrey's instead of waiting at.
I hope Joffrey's comes to Downtown Disney.
Oh, me too. Me too. Ooh, that's good to know, Shannon. Hates eggnog but loves cold brew and still liked the eggnog.
The eggnog cold brew.
Cold brew. Very interesting. Very interesting. What are you looking at now?
Disneyland.
Food. More food.
Food.
Cocoa Puff cold brews. Hey, it was good. I liked it. I did have to eat my Cocoa Puffs first because the thought of soggy Cocoa Puffs, no, not for me.
Sprinkle the lime mix. Give it tortilla. Oh, interesting. Well, the smell is not good with pozole.
Interesting.
Now, were your Cocoa Puffs, were they fresh? Because, like, I feel like...
Mine were fresh.
So they just came out of the cereal box. It wasn't like it had been sitting there for a while or anything?
They were super crunchy. I don't know if I lucked out, if that's normal or what, but yeah. Nothing worthwhile.
What was the food? We had something there, didn't we?
Deanne got the sliders.
Oh.
The beef tenderloin sliders.
That's a lot of money for sliders.
Mm-hmm.
That was good, though. No, I don't know what I was looking for. You know, it's me. I just click on things. Oh, because I was thinking about this. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe Disneyland isn't the best place to try both of those. I feel like we'd have to go to like a really good Mexican restaurant that had both of those.
Yeah. But do they don't have the okay, we know that they've got
Menudo.
the pozole, but yeah, do they have the menudo?
I don't think so.
I can't imagine that they, I mean, maybe they do. Cocina Cucamonga wouldn't. That's like a fast. No way. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Ooh, that's the other thing I really want to try is the go back up. The quesabirria. I can't say it. Braised beef and cheese tacos with tomatillo salsa.
Limit 2 per transaction.
Wow.
Must be very popular.
Dang.
Oh, so we got to get drunk.
Funny.
Got it.
That's super funny.
So we should do that after your wedding. We'll get drunk.
Yeah, after we go have a couple sandwiches at
oh my goodness, Lamplight.
At the Lamplight Lounge, and then go over to Trader Sam's and have some of their cocktails.
Oh, here you go. Number 1 Menudo in Anaheim.
Tortilla Joe's.
What?
No, Steph said I wonder if Tortilla Joe's would have them.
La Casa Garcia.
In Anaheim. Oh, in Anaheim. Here you go.
Oh, look, here's a little map.
Learn something new.
Disneyland.
Where's
the La Casa?
The
oh, right here.
It's not too terribly far.
No, it's past the
Couple
convention
blocks.
center.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
think
bad at
Tortilla
all.
Joe's would have it.
No, if any of the places in Disneyland and Downtown Disney would have it, I would say Tortilla Joe's over Rancho and Cocina Cucamonga.
Oh, I forgot the Patina group does it. Ooh, a gift card sale.
Buy $100, get 50. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I want to see their menu.
Piper is eating her dinner behind me, and she's crazy loud.
Yeah, they don't have Menudo. Sorry.
Yeah. But they've got hot dogs at Tortilla Joe's.
Oh my god. Yeah, for kids. I feel like being by Disneyland, you have to have like a kids thing.
Yeah.
All right,
hot dogs,
guys.
mac and cheese. All
It
that
is
good stuff.
8:30. We're gonna go. Between streams, we should have got some more hot chocolate.
We should have.
It was
got
really
distracted.
good. It was really good. Thank you all for being here, Steph and Yairo. I'm hoping Laura, Shannon, Lee, Kate was in here at some point. Freya, I know who left. just everybody who's
Yes,
listening. Thank you
thank
guys
you.
so much. Have a great night. And we'll have another episode this week with Stephanie as our guest.
Yep.
So, good night, guys.